All right, we're here for the final round of bowl gambling predictions for non-New Year's 6 games. We are going to do the rest of those bowls starting today. Amanda, not one to brag, but I'm doing pretty darn good on these right now.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, we are going to start with the Pinstripe Bowl, which is Thursday at 2 o'clock at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. The Syracuse and Minnesota both have like one transfer, Courtney Jackson and Michael Dixon. No serious opt-outs for either one. Syracuse is 7-5, Minnesota's 8-4. Where are you going, Amanda?
I'm taking Minnesota.
Oh, you're taking them to cover the 10.5-point spread. I guess I should have noted that.
Oh, it's 10. I have it at 7. So is it 10.5?
10.5.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well then, you know what? Yep, I'm gonna just take them to cover it.
You're still going Minnesota, negative 10.5.
Yep.
Okay. Over-under set at 44.5. Where are you going for that?
I'm gonna go over.
You're going over? Okay. I'm going to go Syracuse. I'm going to take them to cover the – they will not lose by 10.5 points. I think that's a little bit much. I'm going to go I'm going to take the over too, though. I agree with you on that. Syracuse is more of an offensive machine. It's a little weird that the spread's that low, but either way, yeah, I'm with you. I'm going with Syracuse.
All right.
Probably the most interesting bowl of the day, or one of the two most, the Cheez-It Bowl at 5:30. Oklahoma and Florida State. We have got Florida State a 9.5-point favorite. Over-under is set at 65.5. Where are you going?
I'm going to take Oklahoma. No, sorry. I'm going to take Florida State to cover the spread, and I'm going to go with the under.
We agree on both things. Just so everybody knows, as far as some opt-outs go for these, a couple of former Tennessee players have opted out for Oklahoma. Eric Gray and Wanye Morris. Also Jalen Redmond, Anton Harrison have opted out. I think Florida State's a lot happier to be in the bowl game than Oklahoma. I also think they're just better than Oklahoma. So the combination of those two things, I'm pretty sure Florida State's going to win this one. And I think they're going to win big too. I might do an alternate spread of like over 20, honestly, see if there's a better payout for that. Okay, so let's go to the Alamo Bowl. Texas and Washington. There are 3 Texas opt-outs, none for Washington. Line right now, I believe, is Texas -3, even though they have those 3 opt-outs. Over-under is at 65.5. Amanda, where are you going?
I'm going to take Texas, and I'm going to take the under.
You're going to take Texas, and you're going to take the under. Really? Yep. You're taking Texas to cover?
Yes,
I'm actually with you on that. Even though I think Washington's better, I think playing in Texas, I believe that's in Texas. Yeah, playing in Texas, I'm going to take them to cover. And you said you're taking the under?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm taking the under. Okay, so first game of Friday is Maryland and NC State. Maryland 7-5. NC State's number 23 and 8-4. NC State's a 1.5-point favorite. Over-under set at 45.5. Where are you going with this, Amanda?
Taking Maryland.
Really?
Maryland. Yeah, Maryland. And I'm going to take the over.
So I'm weirded. Like, I'm shocked by this line because Maryland has 4 opt-outs, including Raheem Jarrett. But you're right, Devin Leary is opting out for NC State. But the game's in North Carolina. So it's a little bit tricky for me on where to go. And I'm just going to tell you the game's going to be filled with NC State fans. Maryland fans don't care about football whatsoever. And so this one's really tough, but I'm with you. I'm going to go Maryland because I think Vegas is trying to trick us with this line. And I think they think that many people are going to take NC State a lot higher. So I'm actually going to go Maryland too in this one. And what about the over-under?
I think I said over. I'm not sure.
You're going over? Okay. I'm actually going to go under. I'm way under, by the way. Funny enough. So next one we've got Pittsburgh and UCLA, the Sun Bowl. UCLA has no opt-outs. Pittsburgh has two key ones, honestly, plus Keaton Slovis is transferring for what it's worth. UCLA is a 7.5-point favorite, 53.5 over under. Amanda, where are you going with this?
I'm taking UCLA with the points, and I'm going to go the over on this one. I just don't. Pitt's not the team that everyone thought that they were going to be. I think their best game was probably against Tennessee, honestly.
Yeah, they got better late. I think they were. I agree that was their best game, and honestly, Tennessee wasn't Tennessee by that point either. I don't think they had really hit their rhythm in September. But I'm with you. I'm going to go with UCLA, and I'm going to take the over too. I think they're going to throw it all over the field. So we're both UCLA and over on this one.
Yes, we are.
All right, on to the We Beat Clemson Bowl. That's what I'm calling it. South Carolina and Notre Dame. Both teams are 8-4. Both teams are top 25 in the playoff rankings. Notre Dame's a 3.5-point favorite. Over under is set at 51.5. Notre Dame's got 2 opt-outs, 3 transfers. South Carolina has 2 opt-outs, 4 transfers. I'm pretty sure Notre Dame's opt-outs are more significant than South Carolina's, most notably Drew Pine. So where are you? That's the quarterback. Where are you going, Amanda?
I'm going to South Carolina, and I'm taking the over. I think that we saw the real South Carolina mesh. We saw what they could do in the last, couple of games that they played, and I think that they'll carry that on.
Okay. I'm going to go. This one's tough for me. I'm going to go South Carolina with you. I live by a rule, which is never bet on Notre Dame in a bowl game ever, 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 ever. Like, they are trash in bowl games.
It's a good rule.
Yeah, and I think it partially has to do with they don't make any exceptions on exams and finals, like I've talked about. So I think players are never properly prepared. So I am huge. I'm actually taking South Carolina outright. Funny enough.
I would as well.
Oh, you would as well. Okay, so we're both going South Carolina outright. As for the over/under, I want to go with the over because I've seen South Carolina's offense the last 2 games, but I also know that Notre Dame had. The only reason I might not take the over is because I don't know if Notre Dame's going to score enough, quite honestly.
That's fair.
But so I'm actually going to take the under. I think South Carolina just wins in a blowout, quite honestly. I don't think it's close.
I could see that happening. I think it's by 10.
You think by 10? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, now the most noteworthy bowl of the day, obviously, is the Barstool Sports Arizona Bowl on Friday. Ohio and Wyoming. Ohio is 9-4, and Wyoming is 7-5. Ohio is a 2.5-point favorite. Over/under is 41.5. Amanda, I confess to knowing almost nothing about these programs. So where are you going?
I'm going Ohio, and I'm going to go the over.
Okay. I'm going to go Ohio in the over too. I'm just going that line seems a little bit too low at 41.5. All right, so moving on to Saturday, we've got the Music City Bowl. This is the most uninteresting, boring bowl game of the entire bowl series. It is Iowa and Kentucky. The 2 arguably worst offenses you'll ever watch. And not only that, both of their quarterbacks are not going to play. Neither quarterback is going to play. Line is Iowa 2.5. Amanda, ready for the over/under on this?
Is it 10? It should be 10.
It actually should be. But no, it's 31.5.
Oh, God. See, I'm going to go with Iowa. Well, yeah, I'm going to go with Iowa. And funny enough, I'm going to take the over because it feels like it feels like a trap. It feels like a trap. Everyone's going to take the under. It feels like a trap.
Okay. I'm going to go Iowa too, but I'm taking the under. I'm going alternate spread. I'm going to follow your alternate spread advice. I might see if there's one on the over/under at 20, and I might take that. Because I could really see like a 10-7 game here. This is going to be, and it's the tomorrow's or Friday's really when New Year's 6 games start, and they have a bunch of New Year's 6 games, and then this Music City Bowl game that literally nobody's going to care about.
Just a rando game in the middle of it.
Yes, it'll be like watching a game from 1955.
It is going to be a dumpster fire. Like literally, it's going to be awful. You're just going to be sitting there staring at watching just horrendous offensive performances. It's going to be rough.
Remember that 3-2 Florida or Auburn Mississippi State game in 2008?
Oh God, that was horrible.
All right, so moving on to Monday, we got the former Outback Bowl, now the ReliaQuest Bowl. That's at noon. 8-4 Mississippi State against 8-4 Illinois. Illinois is a 1.5-point favorite. Over under is set at 45.5. Obviously, there's a lot more than football that's going into this game. Tragically, Amanda, where are you going to go with this?
I'm taking Mississippi State. I'm taking them, and I'm going the over. I think that they're just going to come out and, I mean, really play for their coach. I mean, I really think that they're going to come out and play for Coach Leach. I just really do.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm taking Illinois. I'm still going to take the over. And the reason I'm going to take Illinois is, look, Mike Leach called the plays for Mississippi State. He was the offensive coordinator. So, I mean, they really don't have a play caller right now for their system. So, no matter how hard they play, I don't think they schematically are ready for this game. And then there's still the distraction of Mike Leach dying that could go either way. So, I mean, I hate to say it, but I'm taking Illinois. But I will take. I am with you. I will take the over. Lastly, we've got the Citrus Bowl, LSU and Purdue. LSU is a 14.5-point favorite. Over under set at 55.5. Where are you going, Amanda?
I'm going to go with Purdue. And I know Butte just opted out. He's going to the draft for LSU. And so, I mean, I'm just going to go with Purdue. 14.5 points is a big deal. And plus, you also have all the LSU people so upset over Drew Brees going to be on the Purdue sidelines. So I'm just going to go. I'm going to take Purdue. With the 14.5 is just way too many points.
What are you going over or under?
Still probably going to go over.
Over 55.5.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Okay. I'm the opposite of you on both. I'm going under, but I am taking LSU. I think LSU's leaps and bounds better than Purdue. There's just better talent all over the place, and I think Jeff Brom not being there for Purdue is going to just be too much of a distraction. Never trusted Brian Brom as a quarterback, and I don't trust him as a coach. Just for context, Brian Brom, who's the interim coach, committed to Tennessee in 2004, backed out when wasn't committed to Tennessee, I'm sorry, was eyeing Tennessee in 2004, and then backed out when Tennessee got 2 other quarterback commitments. And it's very clear to me that he just didn't want to compete for the starting job as a freshman. So never, ever trust a guy who has those little intangibles. So
seems personal, Caleb.
I'm just saying, do you ever trust anybody who runs from competition like that? Like, if you're a graduate transfer senior and you're in the portal, I get it. But you're a freshman. You're going to have competition wherever you go to try to play.
I mean, no, but we've seen people do it and be successful. So, I mean, maybe there was more to the story than maybe he didn't like Fat Phil. That's fair.
Possibly.
Yeah.
I just didn't want competition. All right, so these are the final non-New Year's 6 games. We will be back. We'll have these posted soon, and then tomorrow we are going to post the New Year's 6 and college football playoff games. For Off the Hook Sports, I am Caleb Calhoun and Amanda LaFratta. Thanks for being with us.